What up, shit? Timmers here. Now, with summer movie season pretty much over, lots of movies to look forward to in the next coming months. So here are my top 20. There's a lot to look forward to, so I'm actually going to narrow it down to 20 rather than 10. But here is my top 20 anticipated movies coming out in the rest of the year. All right, number 20, I'm going with Craven the Hunter. This might be an unpopular choice, and maybe I shouldn't even add it, especially because of how terrible Morbius and Man of Web was. I actually have a little more hope with Craven the Hunter than I did for those two. Reason is, this actually has a better director than those two. I mean, the director of Morbius, his films weren't really the best. The director of Man of Web directed barely nothing and had terrible writers on board. But the director Craven the Hunter actually has better films. He did that movie Margin Core, not a violent nature, a violent year I think it was called. Oh, a most violent year. That's what it's called. He did like that survival Robert Redford film. He's done some other cool stuff here and there. He did Triple Frontier on Netflix. Now, granted, just because he's a good director does not mean the movie's automatically going to be good. I mean, the director of Cats gave us. The director of Les Miserables gave us Cats. So every good director has a bad name in the office. This could easily be his. Who knows? Uh, but hey, I still have some hopes for this. Hopefully, it's some good hopes. All right. Number 19 is another Spider-Man film, and that is Venom: The Last Dance. Now, the Venom movies are the only Spider-Man spin-off movies I actually do quite enjoy. The first two was a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to see where they're gonna take this new one to. Chiwetel Ejiofor looks great in this. It does look a lot of fun to check out. So, and I love Tom Hardy as well. He's always terrific. So, I'm hoping for good things about, but we'll see. All right, number 18 is one that I have a little hopes for, but we'll see. Number 18, I'm going with Gladiator 2. I mean, I was excited for this at first, but really Scott also last gave us Napoleon, and since that, I'm like, yeah, my excitement for Gladiator 2 went down just a little bit. But I'm hoping it is good, like the original Gladiator, which is not my favorite Ridley Scott film, by the way. My favorite Ridley Scott movie is an odd one, but that's actually Delmo and Louise. I love Delmo and Louise, but obviously you can't get a Delmo and Louise 2 here. But Gladiator 2 looks like it'd be really terrific. Uh, you got Denzel Washington, one of the greatest actors there is. Joseph Quinn. I can Paul Mescal, who's really hot right now. So I'm looking forward to see this. Can't say I'm too excited for it, but I always have some hopes for this. Hopefully, it's better than Napoleon. Which, by the way, if you're interested, uh, Ridley Scott actually released a director's cut of Napoleon on Apple, which I haven't even bothered watching because I really don't want to torture myself again. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to maybe have a good night's sleep, by all means, go watch his Napoleon. But yeah, all right. Number 17 is one that might be unpopular to say, but it's Megalopolis. It's directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Directed the Godfather franchise. I know there's some controversy surrounding Francis Ford Coppola. I know that. I'm still looking forward to see it. I love the cast list. It does look pretty cool. I mean, it could be terrible. That's a possibility, but I'm still intrigued to see it. Hopefully, it's a good one. But we'll see. All right. Okay. Coming in at number 16, I'm going with the Robert Zemeckis film Here. Now, I'm of course excited for this alone because you got director Robert Rodriguez. Re, did I say Robert Rodriguez? I meant Robert Zemeckis. My bad. Robert Zemeckis, of course, reuniting with his Forrest Gump stars Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. This is also from the same writer of Forrest Gump. So you got Forrest Gump is one of my favorite films, of all time. So you got that on board, piques my interest, and it does look intriguing. I mean, if you guys don't know much about the story for here, it's where multiple generations of couples and families inhabit the same home for over the course of the century. And you also got like Paul Bettany's in this, Kelly Riley. You got some cool cast members, so I'm hoping it's a good one, but we'll see. All right, number. Okay, almost lost it. All right, coming in at number 15, I'm going with the Bob Dylan film A Complete Unknown, which stars Timothy Chalamet as the role of Bob Dylan, who's his heroic rise as a folk singer to concert halls and the top of the charts. His songs and mystique becoming a worldwide sensation, culminating to his groundbreaking electric rock and roll performance at the Newport Folk Festival in '65. And I gotta say, this does look terrific. You got James Mango who gave us a Walk the Line and the last Indiana Jones film. Hopefully, this is better than that. Timothy Chalamet, who I think is one of the best actors in the business today. Maybe this could actually win him his Oscar. Who knows? I think it's going to go down to between if the when the Oscars come. I think the winner is going to go down between Ray Fiennes and Timothy Chalamet, but we'll see. All right, number 14. I'm going with Mufasa, the Lion King. I know this is a little unpopular to say, but I'm actually looking forward to check out Mufasa. Like, I'm not excited for this as I was for like Jon Favreau's Lion King, but I'm still intrigued by it. I think it's because like the Lion King anime sequels, like Simba's Pride, one and a half, whatnot. I wasn't too big with them, so maybe that's why I'm not too excited for this out as I was for the 2019 one. But I do trust Barry Jenkins. You got some cool voice talents involved here too. I think this is gonna be. I think this is gonna make some really good dough here. So I'm hoping it's a good one, but we'll see. All right. And the first film, by the way, was a massive hit. Like, to this day, it's still one of the highest grossing anime films. And yes, it's anime. It's not live action. Because there's no live, like, real lions around there. So, yeah. All right, number 13, I'm going with the film that will actually probably win Sam Jackson his first Oscar, The Piano Lesson. Follows the lives of the Charles families as they deal with themes of family, legacy, and much in the deciding what you do with the heirloom, the family piano. This looks excellent. Of course, directed by Denzel's son, John, not John Washington. Forgot his son's name. Malcolm Washington, I think his name is. Of course, you got Sam Jackson, Danielle Deadwire, who should have got an Oscar nomination for Till. Maybe this will be her Oscar nomination. Who knows? This does look like it'd be really excellent to check out. I'm hoping it's a good one. All right, number 12, I'm going with Nosferatu, directed by Robert Eggers, starring Bill Skarsgård, who I hope this does better for him than The Crow did. I heard like a new trailer might drop soon, so cannot wait to see that trailer. Of course, Lily Rose Depp is in this. Nicholas Hoult. You got some really great cast members in this, so I'm really intrigued to see this when it comes out. Number 11, I'm going with Y2K. Of course, a horror comedy, which I didn't really expect this to be a horror comedy. I thought this was going to be like straight up comedy, like let's say this is the end, to be honest with you. But the trailer really is more of a horror comedy, to say the least. Where like on the last night of 1999, two high school juniors crash a New Year's Eve party, only to find themselves fighting for their lives when Y2K becomes reality. Now, of course, I was a little too young to really know Y2K, to be honest with you. But I didn't really knew much about Y2K until I saw the Family Guy episode. One of the earliest Family Guy Y2K episodes. But this does look like it could be really fun to check out. Of course, you got Rachel Zegler, which I don't care what none of the haters say. Rachel Zegler is an awesome actress, so sue me. But I'm definitely looking forward to see this when it comes out. It does look intriguing. All right, now here's my official top 10. Number 10 is The Wild Robot, which comes out this month, which this looks excellent. Looks really charming. Definitely getting a little bit of a War E vibe. This could probably get some Oscar love for anime feature. Who knows? But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see this when it comes out. Of course, you got the voices of Pedro Pascal, Lupita Nyong'o, Mark Hamill. I simply can't wait for it. All right, number 9 is another anime film, and that is Moana 2. Now, my hopes went down a little bit when I found out Lin-Manuel Miranda wasn't attached to the music anymore. But I still really quite enjoyed the trailers. The original Moana is a favorite of mine, so I cannot wait to see where they're gonna take Moana 2. All due respect to Zootopia, I still think Moana 2 should have won Best Animated Feature, but that's just me. Uh, but the trailers for Moana 2 has looked a lot of fun. Looks really charming. Cannot wait to hear some of the music evolve here. Is it gonna top and the music in the first film? Who knows? But I just can't wait to see more Moana. And of course, we got that live action in 2026, so we're gonna be getting more Moana in the future. All right, number 8, I'm going with Transformers 1. Now, of course, this is the origin story of Optimus Prime, Megatron, and I cannot wait to check this one out. Got my tickets for the early event screening. Can't wait to see that. Uh, the voice talents from Chris Hemsworth to Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi. You got some great voice talents in this, so that alone piques my interest. The first Transformers is terrific. Can't say much about the other sequels. But Transformers has been pretty decent lately, like Bumblebee, not last night. Rise of the Beast was pretty good. So hopefully this could bring Transformers back to its core too, but we'll see. All right, number 7 is Terrifier 3. What not should say? I mean, you got Art the Clown slaying people on Christmas. That piques my interest there. I love the Terrifier films. This looks like it's going to be as bloody as the first two films. Simply can't wait to see more Terrifier. Like, who doesn't love Art the Clown, right? I mean, I feel like Art the Clown will slowly become like the next Jason, the next Michael Myers, next Chucky, Freddy down the line. I mean, whether we get another fourth one, that has to see, but a more Art the Clown is always given. All right, number 6. This of course comes out this upcoming week, and that is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton coming back. Can't believe I'm living in a world where we get to see Michael Keaton back as Batman and Beetlejuice. That's a cool world to live in. So yeah, of course the original Beetlejuice is so iconic. So cannot wait to see where they're gonna take this new one to. You got Jenna Ortega, who I think is literally become one of the best actresses in the business. One of my favorite scream queens. Which, by the way, if you guys had not seen that Sabrina Carpenter, music video taste, which I don't really do like reviews for music videos, but maybe I'll probably talk about that down the line. But of course, it was like a music video with Sabrina Carpenter and Jenna Ortega pretty much like killing each other in there. Go watch that music video. It's such a really fun one. Jenna Ortega has literally become one of my favorite scream queens in recent years. So simply can't wait for more Beetlejuice. All right, okay, almost lost it. All right, coming in at number 5, the trailer for this just dropped, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I simply can't wait for more Sonic. Come on, this time around you got Shadow involved. The trailers for this had to look really cool. Looks a lot of fun. I love the Sonic films, so I cannot wait to see more Sonic here. So hopefully it's a really good one, and it's coming out the same day as Mufasa. I don't know if that's a death wish or not. I'm still surprised not one of them had moved yet, but we'll see. All right, coming in at number 4 is Wicked Chapter 1. Of course, based on the very popular Broadway show of the same name, starring Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard of Oz. I simply cannot wait for Wicked. Directed by John M. Chu, who last time he directed a musical adaptation was In the Heights, which I loved In the Heights. So simply can't wait for this one here. The trailers have looked terrific. Uh, People are still saying that this movie's gonna flop, but to be honest, people have no idea how popular Wicked is. But yeah, all right. I'm telling you, Wicked is gonna be a hit, but we'll see. All right, number 3, I'm going with Joker 2. Surprise, surprise, it's not number 1. Joker 2 has looked really, like the trailers have looked decent. I don't know if I'm as excited for it as I was for the first film, because the first film was in my top 10 favorite films of that year. I still can't wait to see Joker 2. Now, I know it's called Joker Fella and the Ox, but I'm just calling it Joker 2. Like, I do not really feel like saying the full name there. But, of course, you got Joaquin Phoenix, who I'm glad he didn't walk off the set with this film. You got Lady Gaga, who's always great. So I'm really excited to see more Joker. So we'll see. Of course, you got Todd Phillips, who's directing. Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn's going to be great. So should be a train. All right. Number two, I'm going with Anora. Now, this is directed by Sean Baker, who gave us the Florida Project, uh, Red Rocket. He's done some other really cool stuff before. Now, Anora stars Mikey Madison, who of course was spoiler, a Ghostface in Scream 5, where she plays Anora, who is this dancer from Brooklyn who gets her chance at a Cinderella story when she meets and marries the son of a oligarch. Once on the news reaches Russia, her fairy tale is drained as her parents set out to New York to get the marriage and the trailer for this has looked terrific. Uh, from what I heard, Mikey Madison is definitely going to get some Oscar love for this performance. The trailers does look like it'd be really terrific. Definitely getting a little bit of a Pretty Woman vibe, which I could totally see it. This is pretty much like going to be the film that really branches out Mikey Madison perfectly. So I'm definitely looking forward to see this when it comes out. And of course, my number one anticipated film coming out for the rest of the year is a Saturday Night Live film titled Saturday Night. Where tensions run high as producers Lauren Michael and a ferocious troupe of young comedians and writers prepare for the first broadcast of Saturday Night Live on October 11th, 1975. Perfect timing because this comes out on October 11th, so I'm crazy to believe it's literally going to be 50 years of SNL, and the trailers for this has looked terrific. For one, you got Jason Reitman directing. The cast who's playing like Dan Aykroyd. The actor playing Warren Michaels looks great. I think this could be really terrific to check out. Looks pretty funny. Uh, a movie about SNL is something I've always wanted to see. So I'm definitely looking forward to see this when it comes out. Hopefully, it's a good one. I mean, I trust Jason Reitman. He barely does movies I dislike. So that's it. Anyway, that's of course pretty much it. Now here is my quick rundown. 20 Kraven the Hunter, 19 Venom the Last Dance, 18 Gladiator 2, 17 Megalopolis, 16 Here, 15 A Complete Unknown, 14 Mufasa, 13 The Piano Lesson, 12 Nosferatu, 11 Y2K, 10 The Wild Robot, 9 Moana 2, 8 Transformers 1, 7 Terrifier 3, 6 Beetlejuice, 5 Sonic the Hedgehog 3, 4 Wicked Part 1, 3 Joker 2, 2 Anora, and number 1 Saturday Night. Now there's other films set for release this year as well. Other films coming out includes Conclave with Ray Fiennes, which that's actually getting some great reviews. Maria with Angelina Jolie looks terrific. Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman looks really good. What else we got here? The Daniel Craig film Queer looks pretty decent. The new Aubrey Plaza film My Old A looks really decent there. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, Real Pain with Jesse Eisenberg looks great. His Three Daughters. What else we got here? Lee with Kate Winslet looks decent. Wolves, which I'm still excited for, despite them messing up the release date there. VHS Beyond, Piece by Piece. Mads, something called Mads. I don't know what Mads is. Brothers, Flight Rest, Smile Chew. I mean, list goes on. Lots of really cool stuff to look forward to. This in the next coming months. But let me let you guys. What are some of your anticipated films of the rest of the year? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Samuel.